Let me introduce you to our machine shop team. Starting on the left is Kerry Pelter and Rick Leaders, Mike Newman, Walter Coates, Kevin Allen, Frenchie Randolph, Corey Love, Ken Petrakis, David Ibanez, and not shown is Mike Smith. Here we have our brother machine, and Rick is drilling and tapping some holes for some parts that we make for D&H Industries. He loads the machine, clamps it down, closes the door, and the machine does the rest. We can now see the Bryant conveyor cell. So we're reworking some conveyor tubes. Here we have Corey cutting tubes apart. We have Walter cutting the tubes to size, and Ken is machining the grooves into the tube that will then hold the bearing. This shows our steel rack area where incoming steel gets stored, and our Armada saw that Mike is setting up for the next job. He programs the length, and the machine automatically feeds the bars in to that length and cuts them off. Here's one of our turning centers. It's showing Rick is clamping a part in the machining center. Closes the door, and the machine does the rest. Unclamps it, and there's a semi-finished part.
That's it. That's what it looks like. And then the bottom will get faced off, and then that'll all go away.
Generally, all parts follow the same sequence through our plant. They start off with the sawing operation where we cut bars to length. Sometimes we cut them to the finished length. Sometimes we cut them to 4-foot lengths and finish sawing them or machining them to length within the machine. We place those bars into the turning center. Here shows that bar being held with the chuck. Close the door, and machining takes place. Parts drop out, then any finishing steps take place. Here we might take and file off a burr, and any secondaries would take place, like putting a chamfer on any of the holes. And we have a completed part. Those parts then go into inspection, and David Ibanez takes care of making sure that all the parts are to the customer's specs. He uses this high-tech visual comparator to check the dimensions and record them so we can provide those to our customers. And there we have it, our machine shop.